Tarika Pearson here, also known as the Penny Pinching Boss. As you guys can probably tell from the way I look, I am preparing myself for bed. This is my first time sharing a video with you guys, but something just got dropped in my spirit, and I just feel like I should share it with you. I was just doing a little bit of studying tonight on David and Goliath, and it just brought me back to a place where I thought about my past financial burdens that I had, and just how I always felt like it was bigger than me. It was my giant that I was continuously facing, and I never felt like I had the means to get through it and just and tear down my huge mass of debt that I had acquired from my own mistakes, basically. But one day I came to the realization that I had the tools that I needed to tear down this debt. I was dedicated, determined. I wanted to get rid of my debt, and I would do it by any means necessary. So you know what I did? I got focused. I got smarter. I thought about the mistakes that I've made in the past. I took my pride down. That was one of the hardest things I had to do. I can remember being so prideful and not asking for help when I needed it, when I had people that were willing to help me, um, and help me and financially, and I could ask to borrow money and not pay interest on it. But I was just too prideful to do that. But just thinking about those choices I made, I told myself that I was going to start budgeting. I told myself that I'd start looking at my money, writing down every dollar that I spent, writing down what I was planning to do with my money. Because one of my other biggest issues that I dealt with was saving. I never used to save money. And of course, when you're in debt, that can be difficult to do. You feel like the bill collectors keep calling, but you're over here trying to save. Uh, and don't let it get you down. Because trust me, your girl has been in some interesting situations. Some situations I thought I'd never get out of. But glory be to God, I found my way through. And today, my financial situation is completely turned around. I've purchased my own home. I own a car. No car payment. Thank you, Jesus. And I'll have to tell you that story a little bit later about my past history with having a car payment. But I've come a long way, and that's just based on using the resources that I had. David could have had a sword, a spear, or anything else, but he just used something so simple, a stone, to take down Goliath. So simple things you can do to take down your financial burdens. So think about that today. Tonight, really it's probably almost morning, so think about it this morning. Think about what can you do to improve your financial situation. I challenge you to do that. Even if just think of two things. David took down Goliath with two stones. So I challenge you to think of two things you can do. Set two financial goals that will allow you to destroy those financial burdens that you've been facing. And like I said, just a few examples. It can be, hey, you're going to set a budget. Hey, I'm going to stop eating out. I know y'all eat out a lot. Y'all better stop eating out. That will help you so much. I reduced my eating out, and I never was one that ate out a lot anyway, because for the most part, I don't eat meat, so it's very hard for me to eat out in the area that I live in. But I did reduce eating out, and then I found a different way to eat out. I use restaurants.com gift certificates. So I challenge you guys that are having issues with eating out to go to their website, get you some gift certificates. It'll help you save so much money. If you know any students that are selling those coupon books, buy one of those. I mean, it does pay. It pays for itself in the end. But as always, I thank you for just supporting me, taking the time to listen to this video. I will try and do many more videos in the future. It's not something, I'm going to be honest, I'm not the most comfortable doing it, but you have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations to become better. Keep that in mind. But this is the Penny Pinching Boss. I'm going to sign off. But I want you guys to remember, it's your finances, your credit score, your move, so make it count.